Okay, so this is our last video. We have talked about how I ended up doing Facebook parties, why I decided to jump in with both feet, and why I'm so glad that I have. We talked about my hostess packet. We talked about my hostess coaching, and now we're going to talk about my party presentation. Now, there's a couple ways, just like home parties, people have all different kinds of philosophies about how they party on Facebook. I think about my friend Shay. I have a very specific party presentation that I do that I feel like really works for me. Shay does something totally different, and that's what works for her. And that's the beauty of this business, is it has to feel like you. So for me, what works for me the best, there are different views. Some people do 4-day parties and they love it and they post a few times each day. I like to do it like an event. Like, this is when we're all showing up online to hang out together. So I keep it really simple. It's kind of tag team formula-esque. I bought their training because I just wanted to see one more thing that people were doing and it resonated with me. So I do a modified version of their training. So after the hostess has been added and invited her 40 people, that's when the posts start. And I post once a day for the 5-ish days leading up to her party. And they are not salesy. They're meant to be get to know you posts. So I post an introduction about myself. I post a funny game or saying. I post some things about, something funny about the hostess, because I'm really also big on celebrating the hostess, because that's one of my favorite things about our home party, and there's no reason we can't do that online. So I post some posts about celebrating the hostess. I post a link to the design studio on TOT so people can, make their own product and post it there. Those sorts of things. It's conversational for the 5 days leading up to the party. I want them to get to know me. I want to get to know them, etc. As people order, because some people will order ahead of the party, I post thank yous. And I use an app called WordSwag for everything. I try to make each party's post specific, and WordSwag makes it really easy. There's also Canva. There's a bunch of posts places that you can use to make them free and easy. So I just use WordSwag to say, like, thank you, Rachel, in a pretty little picture. And then I thank Rachel in the post. I tag the hostess, and I put the link if anyone else wants to shop. Every time someone orders, I post that, starting before the party, going all the way through the next day. So 5 days leading up, just get to know you posts. The day of the party, I probably post 4 or 5 times during the day, reminding people that the party is coming. I post the monthly special. I post an album with my top 10 favorite items. And these are actual photos that I, either of my own products or photos that I've seen of other people in an album of top 10. And that kind of rotates as the month goes on. And this is the other thing. So if people partied with me in March, I don't want them to show up in April and it to be the exact same. So I mix up, the 5 leading up posts, and I mix up my top 10 album posts, that kind of stuff, all kind of varies. So that's the day of. The day of, 4 or 5 posts, various things that I want them to know. And I will do a demo party in our team page so you can see what it looks like. But this is just a general idea. Then, a countdown to the party posts, like an hour before, 30 minutes before, etc. One thing I do for the countdown post is I write down all the names of the people who have RSVP'd on little pieces of paper and take a picture, and I say all these names are going into a drawing for a free prize when we go live, or when the party starts at 9 o'clock. And that gets more people RSVPing yes, because that shows up in their newsfeed, etc. So then when the party starts at 9, so I use Facebook Live, and I am a huge fan of Facebook Live because it feels the most interactive and like a home party. So I don't do a whole lot of posts. My party posts consist of 4 posts. The first one is a post with the item that I'm giving away, which last month was a starfish tray. This month it'll be the cute case, I think. But that is the grand prize, and it goes to somebody who places an order. So you're not spending any money unless people order on that prize. So I post that, and I ask for a roll call for people to check in, and that's at 9 o'clock. And then at 9:05, I go live, and I ask people to chime in when they're going live. And I have a spiel that I do. I will post that in the Google Doc as well. It's just a really rough outline where it's basically the WOW party presentation. I welcome and give my why. I thank the hostess. I talk about the ways to win. I show off some products. I do Q&A, and then I wrap up. And I do all of that live. And then at the end, I post 2 more posts. So my giveaways are, when I do the giveaways, I talk about the grand prize that I just mentioned. I do a automatic prize for booking a party. I use items from my stash because I have a ton of stuff just from, old seasons. That's my giveaways. You could also do like a key fob or a wristlet strap. You don't have to say what the party, what the thing is, but if you're trying to get bookings, giving them an automatic gift is an easy way to do it. They don't get that item though until we close their party. So it's not, again, not money out of my pocket unless they actually have a party. And then the last prize is for the RSVP. So then I draw right then live who the winner is. And that prize is free personalization on one item. So again, they have to order to redeem the prize. And that was a tip from a couple other leaders too, that, and it goes over really well. I was like, oh, that might be awkward, but it's so easy and it just flows. So I do the giveaways. I always say, I want you to watch what I'm doing and see how easy it is, and see if you've ever thought about doing something like this or can imagine yourself doing it. I'd love to share more with you later. So I'm planting that recruiting seed in my Facebook parties because it's something I do at home parties and it's easy to do on Facebook too. So then I show off the items that I have picked that other people have asked to see that are on my hostess's wish list. And I like to talk about how she's going to get some stuff for free as a booking seed in there. And then we wrap up with question and answer, and then I sign off Facebook Live. And there's 2 more posts. One is my booking calendar, where people can claim dates right there. And every time I do that, at least one person books a party. And then the last post is the thank you for showing up. Here's the shopping link. Remember, you have to order by midnight tonight to be entered into the drawing. And then that's it for the live portion. And I continue my thank you posts, and I stay on for about an hour after the party to, wrap up questions, take pictures if people have other questions or find pictures. And then that's it. Then the next morning, most of the time, I will extend the drawing till noon that day or maybe even midnight, depending on if people were like, I can't decide what I want. Because the goal is to have as many people order as you want to. So usually the next day, I'll continue posting the thank you posts. I'll post some more pictures of favorite products, and another reminder about the monthly special. So that's really it. That is my Facebook party, but the hostess is your partner. You got to get her excited and get her buy-in. And there's no reason she shouldn't be, because she's going to clean up. She's going to have a lot of fun, and so is everyone else at the party. So I hope that's helpful. It really has been a game changer for my business to do these Facebook parties this way, and I am loving it. I'm having so much fun. So I want to hear from you.